Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. You guys, spring has sprung, at least here in New York, this week that we're looking up to. It looks stunning. I have my cute little Hermes Kelly up there with a random, very fake bouquet of orchids. I'm just feeling all the vibes. Not exactly spring related, but just newness related. There are some bags that I either have just released that I've somehow just discovered or that are going to be releasing in the spring, summer, maybe fall. But you know, hopefully in the next couple of months that I am dying over. I've already done kind of my it bag video of 2024, but there are some new kids in town and safe to say, I'm obsessed. Hopefully some of you guys will be obsessed as well. But first and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put up videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, so I have to just jump right in to a bag that I have zero information on. I have nothing except for a couple tagged photos, a couple Pinterest photos here, and I've already mentioned it, so I'll go quickly. But from my love, Magda Butrym, who I only have one bag from, but when I tell you, like, I really truly wish that her bags were everywhere, but I kind of think people are catching on because I love my Maya bag so much. And then you guys have already heard the story for the spring bags, my version, the very Lelasophia, kind of darkly romantic, edgy version of spring bags. I saw a Pinterest photo that led me down a rabbit hole to what I think is going to be, it was like kind of couture week. So I'm not exactly sure if that means it's gonna be releasing hopefully in the next couple of months, fall at the latest, I'm hoping. But I was so waiting for a Magda Butrym bag in brown, for her to go in earth tone vibes, but you know, she's stuck to her black and white pretty much, and then pops of red, pops of pink, because, you know, she's the darkly romantic, kind of edgy floral queen over here. And these, I think they're possibly two styles that are very like Hermes plume vibey. What we're seeing a lot of these days, like very boxy, almost briefcase mixed with a bowler bag style. Is that how we describe it? I don't know, but whatever it is, regardless, I want one. I really, really want one. I hope we all need to have our eyes kind of peeled for Magda Butrym. I think that she is doing magic. And I think what I was gonna say earlier is that genuinely, I think people are catching on. I think people are seeing, but people have been loving the clothes and the shoes because, like, how could you not? I wish I could fit into some of her clothes. Please start making plus size clothes, but you know, that's a story for another day. The bags are slowly creeping in, and it seems like this next collection might be the mic drop moment of all mic drop moments. One bag that I think instantly sold out, I don't know about instantly, but sold out pretty darn quickly, who I've been refreshing their website for at least a couple months at this point, almost every day, every week at least, but that's, you know, being generous to not make me seem like a crazy person, from Carven, because Miss Louise Trotter is at the helm, and we can already say, bow down, and it's not just me. I know Mary has been talking about how much she's loved it. So many people, I think, in the industry are obsessed with Carven. I don't know, I might be speaking too soon, but it's giving Bottega level comeback, okay? It's giving Daniel Lee for Bottega. It's giving revival. It's giving, we're bringing this brand into 2024. It's pretty iconic, and I think people are obsessed. I'm gonna do an entire video once more pieces have dropped, but it's giving Phoebe Philo, where, you know, it's very slow. It's a slow rollout. It's a slow burn, which I think is really beautiful. We know me. I'm a slow fashion kind of gal. I love things that are curated and really take their time. That didn't make much sense, but I really love designers, lines, everything, especially being a designer myself. I can only understand my small little corner of my very niche industry in the fine jewelry world. That kind of, you know, the production to actual, okay, it's on the website here for sale. It is a long process, so I always say this, I can never imagine. But let's get into the actual bag. So far, it could, you know, all of a sudden we could get a surprise today or tomorrow, and I could be totally proven wrong, but so far there's just one bag on the Carven website, and I think it sold out pretty instantly. But I think we should all be keeping our eyes on the Carven website because there is this gorgeous billowy bag that I talked about literally from when the first Instagram images, when the runway images first dropped, because I said, whoo, this is a comeback of all comebacks. Kind of surprising. Do you want to know what I'm kind of obsessed with? Maybe even more. And which is very shocking for me because we know how much I love a pouch style. The pillowcase bags. I might need. That looks so gorgeous. It looks like, I don't know if the dangly, like charm-like things come with the bag or if that's an extra. This is all yet to be seen because these haven't even been released yet. However, the one with stripes and the brown, I have to have my eyes on. It seems like things are going to be selling out quite quickly, so I might not be fast enough, but maybe one of you guys will be. But a pouch bag, you know, what a good transition that I can get behind. I didn't sleep on it necessarily, but in person, the Bottega Veneta teen size Lauren clutch, the gigantic one, if you got it like that, go for it. But the teen, I think, aka the regular size clutch, very similar to the Daniel Lee era style pouch, you know, size options. When I went to see Phoebe Philo for the first time at Bergdorf Goodman, not actually see Phoebe Philo, see her collection with my friend Ricky. Ricky, I love you so much. Ricky and I, you know, just had to pop into the row section and Bottega. They're right next to each other if you guys know Bergdorf's. And I zoomed in. This has been happening more and more because from the front, the Lauren clutch, like online, you're like, oh, cool. And like nobody's really talking about it in person. It's not rare that this happens, but like sometimes you just have to see the magic in person. I think this is the one on this list other than the Magda Butrym bag, because we all know this is the one that's now, I think, officially on my wish list. It's so good. It's so good in person. At first I was like, oh, you know, Matthew Blazy didn't really do much, but he's just a magician at like making it a little sleeker, a little chicer. Yes, like the frontal, you know, look of the silhouette of the bag is essentially the exact same. She's a chunky gal. The leather, it's impossible almost to know that Bottega leather just keeps getting better and better. And I am here to confirm the leather is gorgeous and I kind of need one. I think there's only 4 colors right now. So obviously it's a very new released bag. I'm hoping there's gonna be more colors, but you know that Barolo, the color string, although I'm not sure I would, you know, trust myself with a white bag, even though I have 2, I'm doing well with those, but it's still just, you know, it's a very expensive bag. It's such a beautiful bag. It's a larger bag, so I would be scared of myself, but also in the color fondant. I'm not gonna duplicate with my sardine, but I know some of you can, and I'm just a crazy person who, you know, the curation is to a maddening level at this point. The chain, the size of it, the chunkiness of it. Ooh, the Lauren is so good, and I don't know why nobody's talking about it. Similarly, but I think ironically, people are talking about this bag more, a little unexpected, but we're here for it. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, probably. I talked about the smaller Calimera bag. Again, might not be pronouncing that right, but the Calimera Sita, something like that, I don't know. I am a really, you know, basic American. I love this bag. I really have been loving that. I think that is what we categorize as a foulard leather when it's like intricciato woven, but in the weaving, it's gathered. Don't, you know, just hopefully the pictures can show you everything that I'm horribly describing. This bag is chic beyond belief. And even though I get it, it's simple, you're like, it's a shoulder bag, I don't understand. It's the cool little design details for me because it's really actually not that simple. Yes, the bag itself is simple. How do you comprehend thinking of something so cool as like continuing the leather into just it really is only attached to the bag on one side, but then the other side is attached to a little loop. It looks like you could almost double it to make it not just a shoulder bag, but also top handle. It is so chic, and I'm, you know, the woman who I think we all can admit is having the moment of all moments on social media. I think rightfully so, and also way long time coming since the Tumblr days. It's been a long time coming. Miss Nara Smith, Lucky Blue Smith, her husband, purchased this bag for her, and literally after she had her baby, it was adorable. It was so sweet. And I think probably a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know if it's because of that, but also it's a vibe. And as soon as I saw it in action in that video, not like in action, but, you know, picking it up from the store and seeing it like really held by a human, I was like, This bag is really cool. Mathieu Blazy is just doing some magic at Bottega. And these two, you can count on me. I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna grace by them now because they're so good. They deserve their own videos. I think we can be expecting, I might be, you know, going back to last year's calendar wrong in my emails, but I think the Rose Summer 2024 is gonna be dropping in the next couple weeks. So don't worry, of course, I will be having an entire video dedicated as soon as that collection drops. But I just want to remind us, okay, this is me, and so it might be, you're going to be like, oh, this is the most lelasophia version of a row collection. Okay, the Summer 24 collection was, I'm not going to say it's my favorite collection, but it's definitely top 3, okay? One of the collections I have 2 bags from, that's definitely one. There was a collection with Gigi Hadid in like this beautiful sculptural background of a beautiful museum, I think, or something. That was another one, but Summer 2024 is definitely either somewhere in my top 3 favorite collections from the row so far. We are bringing back, we are bringing back, like I have something to do with it. They are bringing back the color gold, and we all know how much I love my gold Ever Eelskin bag from the row. It looks like this time not an eelskin, but an ostrich. You have no idea how many times I refresh the website a day. It's a little, I know, it's fine, it's fine. Judgment is totally, totally welcome. I just wanna remind us that not only the cuffs is happening, but the really beautiful, you know, cool bucket hats and the little jelly flats, but then gold. And it looks like a beautiful cream color bag is coming. And then for fall, the mini Devon, that's all I can say. The mini Devon and the rounded 90s bag. Okay, many, many videos to come. They're not even released yet, but just, you know, let's just get excited a little bit. I've talked ad nauseum about, again, totally unreleased, no information on it. I'm a crazy person. The brown secret pochette bag from Schiaparelli, no idea what the official title will be, but I just have to mention 2 other bags that are currently available because if I had the funds to just, you know, that meme, take my card. Okay, the Scap bag, underrated. The Scap bag, can we again say it all together? In the nude and like white, almost off-white, but kind of nude. The nude variation, maybe not the biggest size, maybe the slightly smaller size. Oh my God, that bag is stunning. And can we just give it to Daniel Roseberry for making us a nude face bag, because also a gray face bag. Oh my gosh. The two colors. Yes, again, very late. It's me. It's a me video. We're here. We know me, okay? Make fun of me in the comments, please. Again, that's the theme of today's video. Let's make a fun anecdotal joke about me down in the comments. Please do that. I'd love that. The gray and the nude face bag. Again, if I just could be, of course, here you go. Yes, here's, you know, however many $7,000. I'll take them all. I would if I could, and I love those so much. And just hats off to Daniel Roseberry. Also, side note, this is a bag video, but I want those sneakers so badly. You have no idea. I'm like, should I forego a bag and think of that as my birthday present to myself? It's those sneakers. I know it's ridiculous. The way that I dress is so simple, but if I just had those one pair of sneakers, I think I'd be happy for the rest of my life. And lastly, and then I have the most random bonus to add here, which I probably should have done an entire other video on, but you know, it's a little bonus for this lovely Sunday from Celine. I think that there's now a new bag that has kind of answered my prayers, okay? It looks like a little bit of a, not really, I'm being dramatic, but it's almost like the Celine 16 and the Celine Triomphe had a baby also with like 5 other vintage version of Celine bags. So AKA, it's just its own thing. The Nino bag. How many times have I said that I'm so sad that the Celine Triomphe doesn't work for me? And then they gave us a top handle. I mean, couldn't be happy. It's so chic. It's so cool. There have been, like I've talked already about 2 or 3, there have been several bags that Eddie, I think, is just like, oh yeah, we are bringing out all the cool vintage versions of really cool Celine bags in the past, and we're gonna modernize them. And this is such a cool example because it looks so vintage. Like, can we just admit, you'd look at that and be like, oh my God, wait, is that vintage? Wait, but the Celine logo is the new one? Wait, what's happening? It looks so vintage. It looks so chic. And for people like me who like cry with sad tears about how the Triumphs just won't work for my size, my shape, my shoulders, anything, this is the answer because I could top handle it. I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm needing to go see this in person. Give me a couple weeks and then I'll update us. And the last one, little bonus for us. You know, I've been prone to go down a rabbit hole or two, as hopefully we all are, but my rabbit holes are just very specific to, you know, niche luxury handbag, maybe not that niche, but luxury handbags and very niche jewelry and interiors, obviously. But when I was looking down some kind of a rabbit hole, I actually think it was a Magda Butrym rabbit hole. Here's how things get really wonky and weird. I saw a woman's outfit and I said, first of all, this woman is the chicest person of all time. There's so many creators now that I'm like, I feel like people are just in their era. People are just finding themselves. There's just, that's a whole other video topic, but everybody's talking about what's the next trend gonna be? Quiet luxury is over and logomania is over. So what's the next thing gonna be? I think it's authenticity. And I've already said that in the whole year, last 2 years of videos. I think it's authenticity and I feel it in people's souls. And get on with the piece, Sophia. There was a bag and I said, what is this bag? This woman was just the chicest, coolest. Of course, I went into the comments because I'm a crazy person. A vintage, which is why this is the random bonus, and I'll do I owe us a dedicated video on some really cool vintage random finds that I've been fixating over. And this is one, the Tom Ford Doctor bag with the wooden handles. Can you handle, like literally, can you handle it? I'm speechless because I immediately went onto eBay and Poshmark and whatever and found several and I said, okay, calm down. I said I wasn't gonna buy anything in the entire month of April, you know, we're a couple days away from May, so I have like 4 bags on my list for what I know, crazy, for what I'm gonna buy for May. This is one of the 4. It's so chic and I'm scared. I'm scared that it's gonna like be like the Fendi baguette and it'd be $350 right now. And then in a year from now, it's gonna get reeditioned and it'll be $1,000. It is, I think it is so chic. And we know from, I don't know if you can see her right there. Yep, the little corner of my Dr. bag from the row that is, you know, their very first bag collection. I love a Dr. bag. I've thought many times about the Celine Dr. bag, Phoebe Philo era. It's just so massive. I don't know what I would do with it, but it still is on my perpetual list. I'll add that to the list of my vintage bags. Long story short, if you love this bag, I'd say jump on it because I'm convincing myself a little bit right now. I need to down-regulate and not convince myself. This is one of the coolest vintage bags. I think it's vintage, but whatever, you know, past collection bag styles from Tom Ford at Gucci that I've maybe ever seen. And you guys, slightly chaotic. I just am so grateful, as always, for you, you know, going along with my shenanigans. I'm so excited that we can now talk about these bags that I'm fixating over, that already just released or that are going to be releasing. And I'm, you know, the wish list is already growing. I'm trying to be good. We're trying to figure out what I actually need in my life. Which one do you guys need in your life? Which one are you just floored by? And I can't wait to hear your thoughts and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.